All right, the impacts of inflation certainly far-reaching. Coming up, what some Americans are being forced to do to try to keep some money in their wallets.
Inflation, it's sapping the strength of a lot of families.
So right now, the U.S. Central Bank considering increasing short-term interest rates, which would mark the biggest rate hike in close to 3 decades. Right now, the Dow is up 364 points. So inflation and worries about a looming recession are among several factors that pushed Wall Street into bear market territory this week. Yesterday, the S&P 500 was more than 20% below the broad market index's January record. Experts say rising prices for housing, food, and other essentials like gas, making it very difficult for Americans to make ends meet and raising recession fears.
If they raise rates by too much or too quickly, they run the risk of slowing things down so much that we tip into a recession.
Economists predicting a jump of a 0.75 percentage point, which would be the largest increase since 1994. On your side, Susan Campbell's here in studio tracking what this means for Americans and their wallets.
Lots of impacts for all of us,
yes.
Right? So if you want a car loan or you have a stack of maxed out credit cards, your interest rates will go up. On the flip side, for savers, you will get more interest from your bank. Ultimately, the goal of raising rates is to slow down the pace of inflation that is crippling so many of our budgets.
The cost of flights has taken off, soaring almost 38% compared to a year ago.
For folks who haven't yet gotten around to booking those summer flights but are hoping to travel over the next few months, time is of the essence. You got to book those flights sooner rather than later, because there's not a ton of hope on the horizon that cheap flights are going to be popping up over the next couple months.
The cost for groceries, gas, and housing keeps climbing too. The latest consumer price index shows prices have jumped 8.6%, marking a new 40-year high. It's pushing some people to even reconsider retirement.
I think that a lot of people retired understandably because they were tired with COVID. They thought, I have a lot of money. The market's very high right now. 5 or 10 years ago, you could talk about being a Walmart greeter, but it's not really the case anymore. So you really do have to take a good long look at how long you can work, how long you can get to Social Security, what else you're subsidizing your income with or supplementing your income with.
The Fed's meeting wraps up at 11 o'clock our time. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is expected to take questions from reporters shortly after. But Scott, like you noted, the markets are responding positively this morning to the news that this is going to be a bigger jump than, a week ago we were talking about, right?
A lot of experts say it's too late. I mean, they should have done this a lot earlier, but they're doing it, and they'll probably do it again, too.
Yeah.
So, Susan, thank you.